Moan Maltier. I know you guys probably can't say that, so you can call me Moan Swan. And I want to be secretary because I want to leave a positive impact on Empire before I leave. And I also want to leave a positive impact on the students. The beauty industry has always been a passion of mine since I was like 9 years old. My auntie, she taught me how to braid. She used to braid in an African hair braiding shop. And she closed it down when I was 17 and I was about to be a senior. So I tried to get a job at a hair salon and they were gonna hire me, but they were trying to pay me like crazy money, like $5 per person. So, you know, I was like, no, I don't think so. So my uncle told me, he was like, well, you know, maybe you should start your own thing, doing your hair on your own. So I was like, okay. So I started doing hair when I was in high school. And, you know, I made these little business cards, passed them out to my school and everything. And then I was like, you know what, I really like doing hair. Like, I think I really want to do this. But I kind of forgot about the part where you have to go to school. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to school. When I first went to cosmetology school, I was 19 years old. So I know some of you all just finished high school, so I was just like y'all. And I wasn't motivated. I never used to come. The teacher would call me like, Mom, come in. And I would just be like, I don't feel like it. And then I just felt like it just wasn't for me. I kind of lost that passion. So I went and I joined the military. I went and joined the Air Force. That's why I'm wearing this. And yeah, and the Air Force like whipped me into shape. Like, you know, they were like really serious. And I was 20 when I joined, but I was 21 when I went to basic training. So that was a good age for me to kind of like really grow up and see like, okay, this is not a game. This is real life now. And then when I came back home, you know, I was like, you know what, I think I want to do hair again. But there was a lot of changes going on where I moved from Gwinnett to Atlanta to all these different places. So I wasn't able to go back to cosmetology school. And then I was actually scheduled to deploy in January. And they told me that I couldn't go because of a medical condition. And so when they told me that, I was so depressed because I just knew I was gonna miss out on money and the opportunity and experience. So I was like, what am I gonna do? And that's when it clicked to me. I'm like, duh, you need to go get your license. You need to go finish cosmetology school. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go enroll and I'm gonna finish. Since I can't do this, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that's what I did. That's how I ended up here. I started off in the nighttime because I was trying to find a job. And then I was like, okay, nighttime is a little too slow paced for me, so let me, you know, go full time. So that's why I'm here with you all. And yeah, I just think you should vote for me because I care about the future of the students and I care about my future as well. But more importantly, I think we all need to stick together as stylists because I'm learning, like I learn a lot from a lot of you all. Like, even though I've been doing hair, there are so many things that I do not know, and I learned while being in school. So I want to be able to like help us help each other, you know, and have a smooth transition here because I know it's a drag, and sometimes I really have to like tell myself, okay, Juan, you know, go to school, do this, because I find myself going backwards. But I feel like if I become secretary, that will motivate me to come and, you know, be more involved, be more serious, and really finish strong. And just one last thing before I close out. They taught us this thing in basic training. We have like these core values that the Air Force follows. And the core values actually it can follow you anywhere, but I use them in the hair world. So it's like the Air Force, the hair force for me. So that's what I do. But the core values are integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. So that's something that they taught us all throughout basic, but that's also something y'all can think to yourself too. Okay, integrity first, service before self, excellence all we do. So that also applies to hair. So that's all, and